The Iowa Hall of Pride, through sponsorship by Mid-American Energy, has recently updated our wrestling display. From Humboldt native Frank Gotch to Dan Gable, discover Iowa's rich wrestling history. The first multi-taction table in Iowa was installed in our wrestling display, where you can learn more about Iowa's wrestling history through interviews, through interactive games, and through also wrestling trivia. Various wrestling artifacts on display, from vintage Riceville, Iowa wrestling warm-up to four-time state champion Joe Gibbons medals. This year we'll add Cale Happel of Lisbon as the 28th four-time state champ in Iowa. Whether you're learning about wrestling or you're looking for that motivation or inspiration for your wrestling career, you'll find that at the Iowa Hall of Pride through our interviews with Nick Mitchell, Jim Miller, Mike Chapman, and Dan Gable, and many other wrestling greats.
Number one, it's important to them, and number two, they know how to work. And those are two ingredients that you need if you want to build that culture. And so, yeah, Iowa kids, it was a natural, you know. And Iowa kids understand how it is to want to be on a championship program. So it was a good fit both ways. Blue collar work ethic for the most part, you know, and they love wrestling. The kids that come, it's a part of their nature. I want to wrestle. You know, is wrestling important to you? Coach, it's the most important thing. I heard that all the time. And so, yeah, it's special. And then you have the family get involved because it's special to them, you know. You have people in their community because it's special, you know, it's just, yeah, we love the Iowa kids.
I maintain the two greatest teachers of wrestling ever are Farmer Burns, who was born in Big Rock, Iowa, a town of about 30 people, east of Cedar Rapids, and Dan Gable. Those two people stand in my mind as the two people who taught wrestling better than anybody else ever.
I was always thinking about future competitions, and so that helped me keep me straight a lot. When a lot of kids would celebrate their championship, I don't know, I just was getting ready for another one, and that made a difference in my career as far as how far I could go. And I mean even beyond athletics, as far as an athlete. I think it helped me in coaching. I really think that it's harder to be a coach. If you get good in something and you're only responsible for yourself, then you can do that pretty easily. But when you got thousands of kids that you're dealing with, and you got to put those people and make them champions, it's harder. Because it's not you, it's them. They're actually doing the work. You're honing them, and you're getting inside their heads, and you're doing things for them, but it's them wrestling, not you. And so, if you have the ability to be really good at one thing, and you can do that, that's great. But if you can make a lot of other people good at something, then that's even more remarkable.